Hello, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. This is your Highland girl with her story. And today, before we go any further, I want you to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so when I have anything new come out, then you will see it. And if there is a line that is drawn across your bell, I would like you to hit the bell and then hit all, and then you will get everything, okay? Because I have a lot of people just saying that they're not getting uh, my stuff when it comes out. But if your notification bell, as I said, of a line in it, then you won't hear it. It will be there, and then you would have to go to your thing to go check and see, all right? But without further ado, let's get to talking. Pull up your chair, my friend. Pull up your chair. And let us talk about welcome to America. Welcome to America, the land of honey. I just said Bible not about the land of honey and water. I really don't know, but when you come to this country, when the big apple, the big apple in New York, a big apple in New York, but for the New Yorkers, them of over there. But right now we're in sunny Florida. Right now, sitting in sunny Florida. Welcome you all to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And I said, welcome to America. So I remember my first time in America. My first time in America, I went to Indiana. We went to a little town that called Vivi, 30 miles away from Madison and 60 from Indianapolis. Right. And so we're in this little town that they keep telling us, do not walk alone. Why? Why? They won't tell us why we're not supposed to walk alone. And say, we Jamaicans, you have to tell us why. I know my daughter would say, is why make? Somebody else would say, ka why? Ka why? Cause why? Ka why? So anyways, why make? Cause why? Why? So anyways, walking down the street one day, there was a little bank that's not too far away from where we were staying. And the boss saw me walking with my merry little self. I went to the bank. I went to go put money in the bank because I always like to have a savings going on. And so she saw me and she's like, how many times I should tell you not to walk alone? And so, like, okay, why? Why won't you tell us why? And so she got mad one day and she said, because you guys will disappear. And I was like, oops. I thought that was only happening in another state or, in the movies. Maybe it's in the movies. You see those things in the movies. I used to watch Roots, and some of the stuff that I saw in Roots, I was like, okay, that was just a movie. You think? So this was in Indiana. One night again, we no listen how they spitting them say what? Bite rock stone. All these children will bite rocks. So one night there was a little karaoke bar, walking distance to, good to go like maybe half a mile along the roads. And you're walking 4 or 5 or you're walking, it's easy. And so we find ourselves in the karaoke bar where we have no right to be there. And so when we walk in, the people who do not want us there, they all just leave. It's like, like back in the days when you grew up, you ever turn on one light and you see cockroaches burst. I saw them burst. Everybody just leave. We're not pick no man. We grab the mic and we pick which song we're supposed to sing. In the corner of a bar there stands a jukebox. And you can pay to punch your music all anew. You can pay all 5 selections for a quarter. Somebody else's song and it's so true. I have some good Kentucky whiskey on the counter. And my friends around to help me play the band. But some button-pushing cowboy plays that love song. And here I am just missing you again. Please, mister, please. Don't play Peace 17. It was our song, it was his song, but it's over. Please, mister, please. If you know what I mean, I don't never want to hear that song again. So we're having a good time. We're having a good time. And in the middle of we karaoke song, the boss show up and she lead us everyone. She said, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. And I'm like, what happened? She got a call. And the call said, if she did not come and get all these monkeys out of out of their bar, she would not gonna see us again. I do not know who made the call. All I knew that she got a call and she and somebody has showed up and like, Lord Jesus, you guys just don't listen, and then pack us up. And we have to go back to the place we were staying at the time. We were staying at the place called the Ogle House. And I remember that night specifically. Yes, so we didn't go back there, and I didn't chance it again because I did not really know the culture and everything and what going on there. I know that there was a church though that we used to go, and there was a story about that church where the pastor was very nice, the wife was very nice, the daughter was very nice, the daughter husband was nice and her children, but guess what? That lady, that daughter, was disowned by her grandmother because she married to an African American guy, and Granny wasn't playing that. So Granny said no. And even on her deathbed, she never talked to the daughter, and she couldn't understand why her grandmother was dying. She went to visit, and the grandmother on her deathbed did not look. So anyway, so that was Indiana. So yeah, they're selling you the American dream. So that was Indiana. And then after a year and 4 months in Indiana, I went to Mississippi. Biloxi, Mississippi, my dear. I was in Biloxi, Mississippi, working at Casino Magics. Yeah, I was a supervisor there at Casino Magics. And I was a supervisor too when I was in Indiana at the Belterra Resort. Yeah, Casino Resort, something like that. And I remember that they had the Grand Victoria they go sailing in the water. So we had some good stuff, good times, but it was always said to be careful around those areas. And we're coming from Jamaica, we just want to, have fun. And the first time seeing snow for the first time, rolling in it like we were 5, because welcome to America. But come back to Mississippi. Biloxi, Mississippi is where I talk about it in my book. I talk about it that in Biloxi, Mississippi, I saw people walking around with some flags, KKK. And they were chanting, no blacks allowed, no blacks allowed, no blacks allowed. And I was like, So, am I just get caught up in a movie scene? Or is my mind playing trick on me that I'm really seeing that? Welcome to America, welcome to America, welcome to America. No blacks allowed. The only thing with that now, Mississippi, to me, I feel like they have more black people than the ones that walking around with the KKK, Ku Klux Klan. I don't know, Ku. Is it not supposed to be just CCC then? I don't know. Figure it out. But anywho, we worked. We didn't pay attention. We didn't draw any attention to ourselves. At least I knew I didn't. I was surprised when I saw it. I wasn't walking. There was restaurants that when I was passing the restaurant, it says no blacks allowed. So all these things that I was watching and TV when I watch Roots and I watch certain movies, especially Roots, when I watched that, I thought it was just a movie. And in my head, I didn't think that, it was for real, but it was for real. All right. Take a trip back to Indiana. The only thing that the negative thing that I've ever found happening with me in Indiana when I was working is that there was this one woman who did not like me. Well, most women don't like me. It don't really matter. But anyway, she didn't like me, and in her head, I was there to get her job because the boss was actually teaching me everything, and some of the things that she was teaching me was her job, really. And so she would fight against me. She would send me to go check some rooms for her and said they have these VIPs coming in and just to help, and anything was missing, just let her know, and blah blah blah. And so she was setting me up against the other setting the other girls against me, because when she said, okay, I need a report on it, what was done, what did you have to fix, what did you find, me now not realizing that this woman was trying to make a rift between me and the other ladies. And so, and even some of the girls who were cleaning the room, because it was their responsibility to clean the room to make sure it was properly done. And so she was using me now, and so some of my own people was getting into trouble for something that was unnecessary, because what she was doing was planting stuff in the rooms. So the girls did a good job. She just go in and messed up things and then send me and said, okay, why did you take this long? What did you have to do? Right? So I wasn't thinking otherwise. I wasn't thinking that, okay, she was going to do such things. So I noticed like two of the supervisors who I was really fond of, they were actually cold shoulder, just giving me the cold shoulders. And I didn't know what was going on because I work 4 to midnight and they work 8 to 4. So one day I pulled one of them aside and I said, what is wrong? Why is it that you're doing this? I mean, we don't have this type of relationship, so what's going on? And then she said, okay, because we're mad at you. And I'm like, well, explain to me why you're mad at me. And so she told me that such and such a room and that and that was found in there, and they gotten a write-up for it. And I'm like, what? So I said, okay, all right, tell you what, as from now on, don't let her know that you tell me what's happening. I will keep a watch out, even if it's a mistake that is left, and so I will not report anything that was wrong anymore. You just have to keep the faith and know that you guys are gonna be safe. I'm gonna cover you all from now on. And we'll see. I'm like, all right, I got you. I got your back. Like Jesus got mine every day of the week and twice on Sundays. I got yours, honey. So, anyways, I was really fond of her, and not that I'm funny, as when I said fond of her, she's a nice person. I believe, when you have good people, you should actually let good people feel good, right? So she was really a nice person. So I was a little disappointed when the lady was actually putting me against her, against them, and I didn't really know. So that was in Indiana. So the following evening, just like her deeds, she doesn't want to teach me anything on a computer, what to do, get the job done. She don't want to teach me anything, but I was smart enough to stand there and look. And sometimes you used to have some Latina people that would come and ask for things, but they didn't speak English, and they couldn't translate it in English of what they want. And so I would be right there to ask them, what are they looking for, And so I would converse with them and give them what they want, and so forth and so on, without any problem. So She sent me up again. She walked. Number one, she leaves. She said, okay, I'll be right back. Just as her usual self. And she went up. She went upstairs and she go put stuff in the rooms because she's trying to set up the people's, right? But at the same time, she's using me. I'm trying to adjust this stupid thing. Trying to adjust it. I'm trying to adjust it. So anyway, she's trying to set me up so they would be upset with me. Sorry about that. They would be upset with me and but I got caught. I caught on to it. I caught on real quick and I said, not under my watch. Not under my watch. You're not going to write people up. People is not gonna lose their job, and then I am gonna be the one that is responsible. And I'm like, nah, no. So she sent me up there. The two same lady that she's targeting, she sent me up to go check, and I check and I found everything, and I fixed everything, and I'm doing it on speed because she's gonna ask me why I'm up there for so long, you know. And sometimes I will tell her that I was making sure that everything was thoroughly checked, and I check everything. So now I am used to her and used to see the stuff that was wrong and so forth and so on. So I'm trying to make sure that that's not happening anymore, right? I'm trying to make sure that those people don't get in trouble. So I'm fixing things real quick, and I'm going back down with a straight face and saying I didn't find anything. I remember one day I was walking away and something said, just flip up the foot, the sheet, just flip it up, the spread, just flip it up and look. And when I flip it up, she have a piece of paper with some written stuff on it. I don't remember what was written on it, but she had something written on the paper because she know where she put stuff. So now I'm marking places that she's hiding stuff now because she's doing it, and she's doing it purposely, right? You think some people not devious. People are so devious that you would never believe it, right? So I found everything. I went back and I told her, I said, you know what? I didn't find anything. And she went back to, yeah, I'm giving her her own medicine. You find time to go up there and mess the room up. And just in case the guest checked in, those are the stuff that the guest is going to find and then make a complaint about. So I'm finding everything that she does, and I'm fixing everything that she does. And then I'm going down and I'm telling her I didn't see anything, right? So with that said, and you know what she used to do? She used to do it to room that was already inspected by the supervisors, because they'd have a paper check off this one and so they know supervisor went through that. So she was going in there setting up stuff, little stuff like a piece of paper roll up and toss behind the nightstand. A piece of cleaning cloth is behind the drapes on the floor. A ashtray sitting on the window ledge behind the curtains, stuff like that. A shampoo is missing from the bathroom. Sometimes a shampoo, a soap, and a conditioner is missing, or a rag, the washcloth and a hand towel is missing. So now when she sent me to go check stuff, I learn now how she's doing stuff. So I will walk with a piece of cleaning rag. I will walk with, I grab a container and I put like a towel, every little thing that I think that could have been missing from the room, because I know when people do stuff, now you realize how they're doing it and you realize how to counteract it. So I wasn't staying there checking it for that long anymore, because I know what she was doing and how she was doing them, right? So I would fix everything, and when I fix everything, I'm still trying to fix my camera, people. Sorry. So when I fix everything now and I go back to her and I said I didn't find anything, now she panic, because she's in a panic mode. Okay, she's in a panic mode now to go fix the stuff that she messed up. One night, it's almost like I have an angel that works with me, right? So one night something said, roll back the pillows, just roll back, because you know how back in the days you used to use a big spread. You flip down the top of the spread and you would put the pillows on it, and then you fold it back over. So people who been in a hotel, work in a hotel, know what I'm talking about. And something, I was walking around and something said, check those pillows. And the lady take off one of the pillowcase off the this woman was wicked. This woman was wicked. And I fixed it. So now we're playing a game. She's playing a game. She's playing devious because she's going and she's setting up the room and she's sending me to go check it. So watch me now. If I didn't find everything that she did to the room, I would be in trouble. One time she took out one of the robe out of the room, so I have to run back. And sometimes she would do these things to one of the room that was not so close to the elevator, or to the linen room. She would do it all the way down to the back or hop all the way up to the top. So if you have to fix anything, you have to run. And I'm telling you, man, it was me and her, because I decided that I was going to have those ladies back, and I was not going to let this woman ruin those people's life and having them getting those fired. And at the same time, I would be responsible for all the stuff she was doing to those people. So people are devious. People are very devious, and as I said, that was in Indiana, and that was a Caucasian lady doing all of that. So at the same time, when they were saying, "Be careful," us to be careful of the Caucasians is the only thing that what was also happening. She wasn't only doing stuff to me; she was doing it to her own people, her own people, right? So as I said, you come back to welcome to America. Those are some of the stuff that I see where people who's devious against each other and telling us that we would go missing. But guess what? We were always hanging out with white people. We go to the movies with them. We go shopping with them. We even go to their house for Christmas. So we were very, very, very brave hanging out, because if they're telling you, like they said, if the fish come from the sea and said to you the sea is deep, who should you believe? The fish, right? But sometimes that when people can do certain things that is so devious to others. Why is that going on? To others. So I didn't let her misled me. I did what I was supposed to do, and making sure that girls, people, I'm trying to fix my camera because somehow it feels like it need to go down some or something, but I don't know, maybe it's just me, but sorry about that. As we're having a conversation, right? We're having a conversation. Welcome to America. The dream, the dream life, they're selling you the dream. So when I came here, as I said, there's a lot of stuff that I didn't think that would happen. I spent 11 months and 2 weeks in Indiana, and I was supposed to go, I think I went for 6 months in Biloxi, Mississippi. I did not like the way that we were being treated in Biloxi, Mississippi. In my room, when it rained, they're selling you the dream. You can make life in America. You can, if you have your head and your neck sit down properly within the shoulder. You can really make it. But if you come here and you're an idiot, or you are one of those people who like to have your hands stretched out, you will suffer. You will suffer. If you have the ham, but no bishan is not on there, ambition I'm talking about. Yes, do not have one of those that you have the ham, but there's no bishan. You will suffer. Anyways, so the American dreams. We were in Biloxi, Mississippi now. And when it rained, where my bed was, when it rained, I have to take the mattress off of the bed and take it into the living room, makeshift type of living room, put the mattress behind this sofa, and that was my bedroom at that time now, because I can't sleep in the bed when the rain fall. And so sometimes whether it rain or shine, I would just leave it right there. That was my bed on the floor. It was even more comfortable there. So I would sleep on the floor on the mattress. And then there was something, what was it? It was some kind of, I don't know what it is. I know it wasn't a skunk because that would be raccoon. There was maybe a raccoon, I believe, coming up the floor of a hole underneath the kitchen sink because it was a 2-story, and so the way it built, you come up some steps and come up. But so the raccoon was traveling wherever the raccoon was coming from. It was coming from underneath the kitchen sink and then come in. So sometimes you hear something bold, and when you look, it's you and a raccoon. And the next thing I would tell them, like, that needs to fix that, and they wouldn't fix it. I'm like, what type of life is this? I need to make up for this? So anyways, they wouldn't fix it, and I decided that I was not gonna stay in that type of living because I was in Jamaica and I was not suffering and I was not living like that, and I don't see why I should come to America. Welcome to America and live like that. That's not the dream they sell me. That wasn't the dream they sell me. So since that wasn't the dream, I'm not gonna stay there. And another thing was happening is the gas, something was going on with the stove. So when you're outside for a certain time and then you walk in, the whole place smell like gasoline. You could smell it. And we're always like we were afraid to turn on the stove because you did not know when you were gonna hear poof, and then I would have been an angel. so I leave Mississippi, and that's how I ended up in Las Vegas. So jump out a frying pan, jump in a fire in Las Vegas, right? Remember, jump out a frying pan into fire when I got to Las Vegas, because I thought everything was going to be hunky-dory. Remember, nobody is in America that is poor. No homeless is in America. America is the big apple. It's Uncle Sam's country. Everything is hunky-dory there. Do not let anybody sell you no dream like that, and so you go. It does not go that way. So when I ended up in Las Vegas, matter of fact, I went to Las Vegas for a week. Within that week, I got a job there. And so, but the only thing was that my work permit was going to be up, not short from there. You know what? And I was like, oh my God, what is going to happen? I did not see this coming. Did not see that coming. And the next thing I know is like something go poof, and I was homeless in Las Vegas. Can you imagine that? So I'm telling you the story because sometimes when you hear them live there foreign and them a live life and them a this and that, well, I know for a fact that someone visit me in Las Vegas when I was on my feet and I could do, and said, I was told that this person said she is in America living her big life and don't remember us. And it wasn't so. Have you ever watched Witches of Waverly Place? Everything is not as it seems. So sometimes you see certain things and you think that it is the way it is. It is exactly the way you see it. It's not always what you think. You go, you come and you visit, and in your mind, you're seeing one thing, while if you really pull back, peel back the onion, right? So when you get the onion, it's purple or it's a yellow onion, right? When you peel back the yellow onion, what you get? You know, yellow no more, not white on the inside. So everything is not always what it seems. So when you guys selling the American dream, you come here and you will get work and you will do this. Start asking sensible question. How long do you think it's gonna take before I can work because I don't have papers to work? How are you gonna take care of me if I got sick and I can't do anything? How am I gonna be homeless? What is gonna happen? How are you gonna beat my butt for my tax money that for my tax money that I filed and kick me the hell out in the cold when it was cold in November? Are you gonna do that? Right? So all of these things you have to ask. Because them said, see me and come live with me is two different sums. Sometimes 1 plus 1 are 2, but if you put 1 and 1 together, it can be 11. So which one you're gonna do? 1 plus 1 or 1 1? 1 and 1. Eh? I said 1 and 1 are 2. 1 and 1 are 11. 1 plus 1 is 2. So you ask that type of question, right? So as I said, thank you for pulling up your chair. Thank you for sucking on your suck or whatever. And thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing. While I am coming back with some more at another time. And as I said, what good you hear? And come back next time for the Island Girl with her stories.